Hey everyone. So I did say that we were going to be doing some additional planting of seeds. So we have quite a little bit of a list here of things that are going to be going in what they call jiffy pellets. So it was a flat pellet. I'm sorry I don't have one when it's deflated of sorts. This one's actually a little dry. But what we're going to do is outside, there seems to be quite a few birds that, some house sparrows in particular, that are around the house. And these ones seem to be doing something, I don't know. All I know is I made some microgreens, but I put some grass in here and stuff. Oh, it's so nice for the little birds. So they have little bites. Spring is in the air. And they're building their nests already. But what we'll be doing is planting a few seeds. We're going to have a variety of seeds here. Some are really tiny, so I have to really be careful. But things like the beets, I'm not going to put that to plant inside. Things like peas, I'm not going to do that inside because they're something that's going to be a vine and will grow. These as well, the spinach and celery, I would like to sow directly outside in the earth because I'm in a house. I can use different areas out there, so whether it be in a pot or actually in the soil, that's going to happen then. So I have no reason to use my little jiffy pellets for that. Other than that, again, we're going to have quite a few things according to the planting and harvest dates of Edmonton Gardens. Certain ones are to be planted at certain times. You know your area, you know best, so do your thing if you feel like you can start it earlier or whatever the case. So I've started some other things such as my kales and some tomatoes. I also started some morning glories. There's some light pinks and darker pinks, blues, and then I also have some moonflower seeds, which are taking their pretty hours time to show their cells, and which what happened last year when I was living at a location at an apartment, and it just didn't work for me. I'm still getting used to doing stuff in containers, so it'll be nice to do what nature's, probably wanting to do better. So we also had some, if you were paying attention in my last episode, we put some garlic. That was an old bulb that was in the fridge that was left behind by an old tenant. So that was broken up and put into in spots, and now I'm going to let it grow a bit, and that'll also eventually end up going outside, as well as these little green onions and some more garlic spot things here, and so they'll eventually grow into a large bulb. So let's find a spot for them later, so I'll have several bulbs. With these, we can keep them on the shelf in the house, but again, it's something I want to grow and hope that it spreads out. We have, like I said, the tomatoes have started, and I see that the peppers, there seems to be peppers, these are tomatoes. Those, I believe, are the kales. There's different kales. And apparently there's a few that haven't popped up yet. And if they don't pop up, nonetheless, none for the worst, whatever the words, we'll just put some more seeds in another couple of weeks when I realize what the heck I am growing. Because I do things like that. Lazy, don't be like me. Just follow, but don't do exact. No, put labels. This is a grow light. It's a special light that has whatever their needs are. I had transferred the palette or whatever this thing is called. When I'm holding it in, I transferred it so it's directing to the sun currently, but it actually was going closer, wanting to go to this artificial light than the sun. So back to what we were originally doing here, which is, why don't we give a little present to the birds? We'll just put it here on the shelf because they've been poking at the insulation outside, so I know they'll see this, and we'll put it there, and then we'll be able to watch the birds from inside that are flying around outside. So shall we go do that? Let's do this. Oh, my back hurts. Oh, goodness. Down a minute. Don't let it fall over. Mm-hmm. This is my security. If that falls, I know the door's being opened. And then I also have this, so nobody can come in. Let's go give them a present. Birdie birdies. I also put some hair as nesting fabric. But let's put this over here. Hopefully the shelf will hold it. There we go. How's that? Do you think they'll like it? I think they've been making a nest in there. I see them flying around pretty close. And there's evidence here because there's a bunch of pieces of different insulation that was being used apparently in there. So, let's see what happens. Let's put this hair over there where they can see it. See if they use it. All right, guys. I don't know why I'm whispering, but let's go see what it looks like. Whoa. This door has the whatever in there. Spring, something. It's not a spring, but some kind of hydraulics. I don't know what you call it. I have to let it close kind of slowly and not force it. Otherwise, I might mess it up. Yeah, this door needs to be washed. Okay. This. Let's push that in. Put this. That's kind of my. So if this falls, because I guess it wouldn't necessarily fall, would it? If the door opened. Anyway, I'm not even focusing the camera on it. I don't know why I'm talking about it. I've got my tea here, and then I would sit and do my stuff, and then we can enjoy looking at the little birdies out the window. Let's see if they come. If you build it, they will come. So let's